Hey guys, welcome back to Bowls Fan TV. And today we're doing the match preview for tomorrow's game against Derry City in the FAI Cup semi-final. Yeah, look, goes without saying, what a huge game, what a massive occasion. A chance to get to a second consecutive cup final here. And look, it would be absolutely huge if we could do that. Given the season we've had. And yeah, look, I don't know how to feel going into it. Really, I'm kind of nervous, but a bit optimistic at the same time. And look, these sort of games, they can really go either way. And especially with how Derry have been playing at the minute. One week they look great, and then the next they lose the game and play poorly. But yeah, we're coming into this off the back of a good win out in Dundalk. Anyway, look, first half was pretty poor. Second half we grew into the game. Got the goals, won the game. That's all that we needed to do really. But look, this presents a huge challenge now. An even bigger challenge on a bigger scale. A cup semi final in Daily Mount. It's always a massive game. And look, it's going to be an unbelievable night. The atmosphere is going to be great. But look, I just hope that the players can do their job as well as us as fans. Create that atmosphere from the start. Get in early. Start sing when the players are warming up. Just get the atmosphere going early, and set the tone for the rest of the game. But look, more on the game. It's going to be a difficult task, of course. Derry, yeah, they're still well in the race for the title. They're second at the minute. They're only, I think it's only 4 or 5 points in it at the minute. But between them and Shells. But look, they've been very inconsistent this season. Like I said, one week they win a game and look great, and then the next they lose. And look, you look at the players that they got in their team. Hube and Duffy, and I know Lenny's been injured for a lot of the season. Mark Conley, the two Mullins, Mac Mullen and Mullen, they're tidy players. You look at that team and you have to question why they aren't finding any sort of consistency at the minute. I think it comes back to the manager really. I've never particularly rated Rory Higgins as a manager. And look, I wouldn't be surprised if he was to be gone at the end of the season if they don't win the league or the cup. Um, so look, despite that, the players that they've got, I still think they can be got at, they can be bullied. They can we can cause them a lot of problems. Look at the performance levels. I think have dropped off a little bit in the last couple of games. You look at the draw of the game. That was a game that we probably had to win and we didn't. We didn't play particularly well that night. The Dundalk game in the first half we were pretty poor. We were very lethargic, losing nearly every second ball. But look, second half we picked it up a little bit. I think the substitutions helped us in that game. And look, I'll get into the predicted team now anyway. I don't think much is going to change. We built a solid enough core, I think, over the last few weeks, and the team is starting to pick itself in a few positions. Obviously, being Casper in goal, the back four, I think it'll be Liam Smith right back, Paddy left back, Kane Byrne, and then I think if Kavanagh is fit, I think he will come back in. But personally, I'd play Jevan Mills again. I thought he had a good game against Dundalk. Yeah, he was very solid, so I'd keep him in the team. But I think if Kavanagh is fit, I think he will come back in. Midfield, I think, yeah, that picks itself now. Really, it's going to be Devine McDonald, with Tierney just ahead of them. The wings that won't change either. It'd be Danny Grant and Dale Rooney. Then up front, I think that's the big question really. Who's going to play up front? Look, I think that's the department that we're struggling in the most at the minute. I think everywhere else, I think we have built a solid foundation. It's just up front. We don't really have a goal scorer. Let's be honest. But look, perhaps controversially, a lot of people might disagree, but I will play Akintunde tomorrow. I just thought he played very well when he came on against Dundalk. He caused him a lot of problems with his physicality. I just think if he's going to go up against Mark Conley and Andre Wisdom, I think he's the best option for cause them problems. I don't think Alex Grave, I think he's a tidy enough player, but I don't think he has the physicality to win headers against that Derry defence. So I'd go with Atkins one day just for that physical edge. I think he'd have the best chance of causing issues for Wisdom and Conley at the back. And yeah, look, like I said, the team sort of picks itself now really in some positions. So that's good because we were doing a lot of chopping and changing throughout the season. So I think it's good now that we have a bit of a core building. And look, it's helped us in the last few weeks. I think get some good results. But look, score prediction. you don't really, you don't know what to say for these really because it can just go either way. Derry on their day are can be brilliant, but when they're off, I think anyone in the league can beat them really. So look, I think we'll do it. I think we'll win the game 2-1 in 90 minutes. I just have a feeling that the atmosphere at Daily Mount will get us over the line. I think it'll motivate the players. Like it has done in some games this season. Look at a lot. Look at that game in Daily Mount against Rovers, the 2-1, the two games that we won in Daily Mount against Rovers. I think the atmosphere really helped the players that game. Get through some of the difficult moments, and I think that'll happen here again. I just think we'll create that cauldron. Um, and look, I think we'll get the win and progress to the final. But look, it's huge. It's huge. You know, we've had a lot of heartbreak in the cup over the years. Losing two finals, semi-final defeats as well. And look, I think there's still some players in that dressing room that would have experienced the final loss last year and even in 2021 as well. So I'm sure they're really eager to get on the pitch tomorrow and give the fans something to cheer about. Because we haven't had much joy this season. Let's be honest. It's been a pretty poor season. There's no denying that. But look, if we could take some salvation from it and get to a cup final and win it, I think you'd almost forget about nearly everything that happened this season. So look, I'm confident that the players will realise that this is the last chance to really you know make something good out of this season. I think they'll turn up tomorrow to put in a fight. They'll ride through the difficult moments. I think that could come our way. The atmosphere, I think, will be absolutely fantastic. Look, whilst we can only hope the players can do their job, it's important that we do our job as fans as well. Like I said at the start of the video, get in early, make it a cauldron. Seeing when the players are warming up, set the tone for the rest of the game. Be as loud as you can. We need everyone in block GNF standing up, singing throughout the full 90 or on extra time and penalties if that's what's needed to get through this game and get to the final. Because I think it's been pretty hit and miss at Daily Mount this season in terms of atmosphere, but I've no doubt the atmosphere is going to be absolutely electric tomorrow, and hopefully that can give the players that motivation to win the game and get us to another final. So look, that's where I'm going to end it. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment down below what you're thinking about, what you're thinking heading into this game. How's the nerves? What team would you pick? And I'll see you for the reaction the day after, and hopefully we're talking about heading to the Aviva for another cup final. See you then.